When you need to sell a house as fast as you can, then cash is typically the only option, especially if you want the highest return for your home and to put money in your pocket. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why selling for cash is the best option, how to do this, and why in some circumstances, such as the home has a lot of repairs and you don't have the money to fix it, cash is the best option for you to get the most money to put back into your bank account. Well, here in South Florida in 2022, there are a lot of buyers purchasing for cash. There's money out there coming from either the East or West Coast of the United States where they sold their homes and gained a lot of equity. Money could be being pulled out of the stock market, or people in Florida sold their homes when they bought them cheaper and also have a lot of equity. Whatever it is, there are a lot of reasons and there's a lot of cash floating around. When I talk about selling for cash, I also mean selling it as is. That means that a buyer can have any and all inspections that they want, that they pay for, and nothing else is expected from a seller. I'm even going to tell you in a little bit how some buyers are even waiving the inspections and making that even better for you. Well, here are the 5 reasons homeowners sell for cash. Well, number 1, a quick sale for a new job or divorce. Well, these are life-changing events that can't continue without selling or cashing out your current property. So cash may be the best option for you to start your new journey in life. Number 2, the home needs major repairs. There's an aging roof, water damage, fire damage, the pool hasn't been maintained. These are all issues which would cause a home not to be insurable, making cash basically the only option. And in Florida, an aging roof is a major factor for not receiving insurance. Recently, I've had quite a few homes needing a lot of repairs, such as an end-of-life roof, a green or brown pool, and not only do pools look bad when they're green or brown, but do you know that an insurance company will not insure it because the water needs to be visible in case somebody falls into the water, which creates too much liability for the insurance company if it's not in good condition. The next one is number 3, foreclosures. For goodness sakes, get the equity out of the house. Don't leave cash that you have in that home for the bank. A quick sale is probably going to be a must, but it can happen. Call your realtor so they can give you a market price of your home, and then you can compare it to what you owe, making a great decision. And my bet is you're going to come out with money in your pocket. Number 4, do you own a rental property with awful tenants? Well, bad tenants can turn an investment into an absolute nightmare. And now you don't want to go through with renting it again, and you don't want to put in the money for the repairs, so selling for cash would be a great option. Number 5, you inherited a home. So you have a home that you either received from a friend or a relative that you need to sell it for their estate. I deal with this type of property a lot, and here's what I really find, especially if there were elderly people in the home. Typically, the repairs just got away from them. The carpet might be 20 years old, the kitchens and bathrooms haven't been updated, and the list goes on. And so at this point, cash is probably the best option, so you don't have to put money into it and you can receive the highest profit for that estate. Selling for cash really solves a lot of issues for a fast closing, and that's because there's no loan, which means there's no appraisal. And in this hot seller's market, the appraisers are having a hard time keeping up with today's prices. And with a cash sale, there's no issue for having an appraisal as long as the sales price has been agreed upon by the buyer and seller. If there's a major roof repair or termites or wood rot, some types of loans would require you to have those repairs made before you could close. But no worry, with cash you don't have to do any of that. So now I want to tell you, how do you make this happen? Well, here's what's critical to get the highest price. Most important is hire a seasoned, experienced realtor. And I'm saying those words specifically. It's not your next door neighbor or a relative, but it's a person who can get this job done. They will make sure to give you the market price, and they'll also give you an estimate of the value of the home in its current condition. And at that point, the two of you are going to be able to analyze and see what the best price is to make sure that you get multiple offers and the highest price possible. That realtor knows how to get you the best price with multiple multiple bids. For instance, I do this a lot, and recently I had a home that, if it was in good condition, would sell for about $950,000, and it had about $250,000 in repairs which were needed. There was no kitchen, bathrooms, the home was gutted, no flooring, and the pool needed to be redone, and the list goes on and on. We decided we would list it for $575,000, and in 48 hours we received 12 offers, and we sold it for $700,000, $125,000 more than the listed price, with no inspections, and it closed in 2 weeks. I had another home which would sell for $380,000 if it was in good condition. It also needed new flooring, a new roof, kitchen, bathrooms, the pool was green, and so we decided to list it for $270,000, and in 48 hours we had 18 offers, sold it for $300,000 with no inspections, and it closes in 2 weeks. A seasoned realtor knows how to get the job done. They know how to work the bids and to see if a buyer is willing to waive inspections. That's the part I told you in the beginning that I would mention. If at all possible, if the buyer chooses, you don't ever force it to have no inspections, even if that price might be a little bit less. That's the deal you need to get. So you have a higher price, no inspection, and the escrow deposit made immediately. That means they are locked in, and the only additional cost you would have as a seller would be your standard closing costs. You do not need one of those companies that say we buy homes anywhere for cash. You will be paying them a fee, and they typically list your home for less than what the value is because, of course, they have to make the money. You should not leave that money on the table. You need to make that profit. And did you know that according to the National Association of Realtors, that homes sold by a realtor sell for 20% more? In this hot seller's market, have your home placed on the open market. You'll be surprised at what happens in the amount of money you will receive. If you have additional questions or comments that I can help you with, I might even be able to have some suggestions if you're in this circumstance. Please put it below so that I can help you. And in the meantime, let's go look at this next video where I'm going to give you more information about the housing market, whether you're a buyer or seller, to help you in this quest. And until next time, see you later.